Hey everybody, how you doing, my robotics guys and girls? I'm taking the day off. I'm having a tough time. I think I've talked to you a little bit about this already, but my dad isn't in the best health right now, back in the States, and I love my dad, and it's been pretty hard. So I'm gonna take the day off. I'm gonna deal with some things with family and talk to some people and make sure everybody's doing good. He's on the mend, he's doing okay, but he's in the hospital. And it's just a little hard sometimes. So I just thought I'd record this and give you some instructions of what we're doing today so that I can kind of just take the day off and step away from school. So I hope you're doing well, and I hope that this emphasis and honesty from me helps you think about the importance of mental health and your social emotional well-being, and that you need to take time for yourself if you're not feeling that great. It's a crazy world right now. We're in the middle of a global pandemic. We're on virtual school. We're not on virtual school. Who knows? It's crazy. So, and that's okay. And it's okay to feel frustrated and anxious about the situation. And I kind of feel like that right now. So I'm going to just take today off. That doesn't mean, though, that you guys are just free to do whatever you want. We want to finish our video games that we're working on. So I'm going to give you some instructions, and I'm going to pull up that webpage right now. So we've been working on this, right? We did some NASA stuff. We talked a little bit about NASA's how to make a video game, and there's some great information in here for Scratch. So if you clicked on that link and you that I highlighted, they give you a lot of hints, they give you a lot of insight. So if you're struggling, some people have asked me some questions. Look here, look on this website. They've got things about making the rover drive. They've got things about some targets, a timer, a scoring system. So I think there's great information there. So don't ignore that. So I asked some of you to create a video game. Now, some of you created a Rover game. Some of you have been inspired and wanted to do more, right? Maybe you watched some of these videos about creating a shooter video game or an RPG, a shoot 'em up. NASA did another thing about making a helicopter game. So today, I want you to reach our goal, or come close to reaching our goal, and that is to have a functional game created in Scratch. Some of you have talked about the MIT App Inventor. I'm not crazy about it, and Scratch is kind of the coding system for our class. So let's just kind of try to focus on Scratch. If you've got something great in the MIT App Inventor, don't throw it away. Don't be like, oh my gosh, you can't use it, right? It's fine. If you did the Rover game and you're done with it and you think it's in a good place, that's awesome, and you can document that. But I do want you to try then to either make your Rover game more complicated, like some of the things here, right? They talk about adding a landing code. They talk about taking it a little bit farther. Some ways that you can make improvements. So definitely there's other steps you can take. Your game does not need to be finished by the end of Friday, but it does need to be playable. So it needs to be shareable on Scratch so we can all play it and check it out and see if it's fun. So again, I say our goal for this is to be completed Friday. Now, your game should have 5 things. It should have a custom sprite. A sprite is the controllable, movable character. So if we look at the Mars Rover game, right, that's your sprite. Okay. It should also have a custom background, right? We've got that custom background. You don't have to use that one, but it should be something like that. Your sprite should be controlled by the keys, maybe the arrow keys, maybe the WASD keys, whatever you want. Your game should have a timer, some type of scoring counter, and then at least an enemy, an obstacle, something to go around. Okay? Those are the requirements. Other than that, you can do whatever you want with that game. You can make it cool, school appropriate, of course, but, do some neat stuff with it. I put some other references down here. If you want to make like a crazy platformer, you can. If you want to recreate Space Invaders, this guy does a great job. Somebody did Fruit Ninja in Scratch. It's challenging, I'm not going to lie. But some of you are really smart, and I think you might be able to do something cool. I'm going to put this video that I'm making right down here, some instructions. So go here, check all this stuff out, maybe watch this video I'm making right now, and then work on your stuff and get it done. If you've got it all done, it's awesome. Share that with some people in class and let them play your game. right? Let's do some cool stuff. So that's all I've got for today. So work on your video game. Make sure it's got these 5 things. You can always email me questions you might have or ask each other. I think you're going to do cool stuff, and I'm excited to play your games. All right, you guys, I'm going to take off, and I will see you on Friday. All right, bye. Take care.